Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and this is just a quick update video. So, I know you guys must be thinking, what the hell has been going on? Why has there not been many videos this week, or any uploads, or any information, or much interaction at all? And I must really apologize. Actually, it's been pretty bad. I've been extremely sick the last week, and it's not been good. My voice was really bad. I was coughing. My voice was almost going and stuff. So headaches and fever. It's just not good at all. I'd missed a bit of work and stuff, which was really frustrating because there were a lot of plans this week. This week was meant to be a really big week. I'm going to go into what I'd planned to do this week, I never got to do. I'll talk a bit about my experience this week, which was absolutely terrible. But yes. You can see that recently I did put one Game of Thrones video. That was the last one I got to do. I was feeling a bit sick, and I managed to record that one. I think it took me a long time just to record 20 minutes. That was extremely difficult. That was the most I could record. But I hope that maybe I could do another one the next day. But the next day, things got even worse. And I didn't upload that part for a while just because I had nothing else to put up, and I wanted to wait until I felt a bit better. But it just kept going on and on and on. And I wasn't able to really put up anything. That was this part 32 of the Osgrey series. I wasn't able to record anything else. At one point, I remember in the week, I tried for 4 hours. Because I was sick, I couldn't go to work. I couldn't do anything. I was like, I really need to record something. Even if I'm sick, I just need to get 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes for one part to get out. And I tried, I think, for 4 hours. But I couldn't hold a proper conversation or even hold my voice for just 20 minutes in 4 hours. And it was mind-numbingly painful just, trying to go through that while being sick, but also the frustration of not being able to do it. That's just so frustrating. But not only that, I had some plans this week. You might have heard, obviously, there was some new DLC that was released this week for Europa Universalis 4, Mandate of Heaven, and Stellaris, Utopia. I had planned to start 2 new series. One in Mandate of Heaven, I was going to play as Korea. Both of these series, I had everything planned out. It was sounding really nice in my head. I was really looking forward to it. But now, because I normally get the codes earlier from Paradox. I normally get them maybe a week before they're released, maybe like 10 days before they're released or something. And that usually allows me to play it and then record stuff before it comes out, and I can get it out before, just like most other YouTubers, actually. And it's really good because it allows, if you can get it very quickly, obviously, you can get a lot of viewers, people get excited, and you get even new viewers and everything. It's really useful to have that. But this week, I wasn't able to. Mandate of Heaven. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not completely recovered. Today was my first day back at work, and it was horrible. I still feel pretty sick, but my voice has mostly returned. Just a bit of throat stuff there. So I apologize for that if I don't, if I kind of take a breath or a break in between when I'm talking. But I was going to play Mandate of Heaven, play as Korea, because I thought a lot of people are going to play as Japan, or probably not China, because people find it a bit boring to play China, because it's quite big and powerful, but I'm sure some people would check it out. I was going to play as Korea to try something a little bit different. I do love EU4, one of my favorite grand strategy games, actually. The game that really got me into Paradox games, actually, was Europa Universalis 3. So I really have a special place for them. So I was looking forward to that, trying to take the Mandate of Heaven away from China. My other series was going to be Stellaris Utopia. I wanted to try out Stellaris. I haven't played Stellaris for maybe 2 months since it was released. I'm being serious. I've not really touched it at all. Just because there's so much potential in Stellaris. It is such great potential. But the mechanics and stuff, some of them are really cool, but there's just not enough depth to them. And until that depth is added, I just don't feel satisfied with it when I'm playing. Now, the new DLC came with a new update and added lots of new stuff. I thought maybe this would be the time for me to play Stellaris. Maybe this would now fulfill me. Maybe this would actually feel like a really fun game, and I'll feel just really into it, because I love immersing myself, and that game can really allow you to do that in some ways. I'd made my own race. I was going to play like a penguin nation. So I was going to play a penguin species. Kind of think like, Happy Feet. I know this is going to sound really dumb, but think like Happy Feet. You have that kind of society with those elders like in charge, and they kind of guide the people. I was going to have it something like that. So society was going to be kind of similar to Happy Feet, but like on a planetary scale of modern, thinking penguins. I thought it'd be really cool, and I put them together. I really like the idea of it for role play and stuff and immersion. Sounded like it could be really fun, but every time I tried to record, I just couldn't do it, and so I got so frustrated. And now it's annoying because the DLCs are both out. Lots of other channels already put those videos out, and I've kind of missed the opportunity to put those series out. And now I guess I just feel frustrated, and I'm not even sure if I even want to do them anymore. I might just, you know, hopefully tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow that I can just get back to recording. Like I say, today, I just got back to work. I'm not going to be able to record anything today. So I just want to put this update video out for you guys to let you understand what's been going on. Hoping tomorrow I can get a lot of recording done, get things back to normal. You just do some Osgrey and do some, you know, Monks and Mystics. Just get some of that out there just so it's done. So I'm not sure if I can really get back into the other Utopia or EU4. But I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section. Would you like to see a Europa Universalis 4 series or a Stellaris Utopia series? If that's something you guys really still would like to see, please tell me in the comment section. I would love to hear. Personally for me, I feel like I missed the opportunity and I need to get back, you know, back on the bike, shall we say. You're trying to add 2 new series. I've already got 2 other series going with the fact that I've been sick. It's best, I think, just get back on the bike, get those 2 series out, and just say I missed this opportunity for these ones. Maybe do one of them in the maybe do like an EU4 series or Stellaris series in the future. You know, maybe like in a month or something. But I kind of missed the opportunity for them now, which is a shame. Really frustrating for me. It was meant to be one of the best weeks for the channel, I thought, but it turned out to be one of the worst weeks for the channel, actually. So that is very frustrating when your plans don't come up like that. So I just want to make sure you guys knew I have been planning stuff, and it's not been a good week. But there was good reason for that. Hey, being sick, there's nothing you can do about that sometimes. Especially in a job, you know, well, not a job. This is not my job. This is just a hobby. But especially with something like this, you know, it involves your voice and stuff, and you have to be thinking and doing commentary. You can't half-arse it. If you're going to half-arse this, no one's going to watch. No one wants to listen to that. No one wants to listen to you kind of just like, it's just not good content. And that's not what I want. I know, obviously, sometimes I do put out shit content. I mean, everyone must do. I'm sure there's been some parts which have been terrible just because my lack of focus or something. And I don't like that because that's not good, I think. That's not good content, but it has to happen because, I say, because me, part-time, I have to do it whenever I can. Whenever I'm recording doesn't mean I'm in a good mood or in the proper mood. So, yeah. Just been sick, but I hope to get things back to normal as soon as possible. I do know an update for the Game of Thrones mod has been released, and I will be downloading that, but we're not going to check it out just yet. Going to wait till the Osgrey series is finished. Once the Osgrey series, I want to concentrate on the Osgrey series. I'm not going to start a new one with the new update, because I'm going to be jumping between the updates a bit too much. I would rather wait until I finish the Osgreys, then jump right in to the new Game of Thrones update. That's what I'd like to do. I don't want to have to go back and forth. I feel like I might just... I won't like the Osgrey one as much, maybe because it's missing the features from the update. I feel like if I download the update, I'm just going to want those features. Damn it. Because the Monks and Mystics, you know, stuff, it'd be nice to have that in it. So I don't want to do that. That's my reason at the moment. But yeah. Other than that, as usual, you know, thank you guys so much for your support. Even when, you know, like this week, when it's a bad week, the channel still is growing, you know. May not be much, but, you know, it's still growing, which is amazing. You know, the fact I'm not putting out much or the best stuff at the time is great to see it can still grow. And I'm glad you guys enjoy the content when I see it. Your comments always make my day, I have to say. You know, when I'm looking at an Osgrey series, especially, I find that series has been getting a lot of positive, you know, support from you guys, especially for views and just comments. It's really lovely to see. I'm just happy people enjoy it so much. You know, I've enjoyed playing it. I love the idea of it. I've always wanted to do an Osgrey series. I've always put it up like in polls and stuff, but it never wins. But I finally just decided to do it for myself, and I'm glad people have been enjoying that one. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys like to tell me in the comment section, please tell me down below. I always read them. I say if I don't answer your comment, it's just because I don't feel I can add anything to your comment, maybe. Maybe I just feel like I don't know what to say to that. Or if I feel like, you know, if I don't feel I can add much to it, then I don't usually reply to stuff. Plus, also, like I've said before, the YouTube thing here, like you can see here, if I click on notifications, I can see when someone puts a comment. But if you reply to my comment, and so it says they've replied to this, it's really difficult for me to see, because if I click on this, it might come up. But then again, there could be, sometimes I'll pop this on, and they'll usually, you know, there'll be, it's usually about 30 or 20 20 to 30 usually I'd say it's about. The notifications on, I've got to go through all of them. It's very easy for me to miss. Luckily for me, I'm at a size where I can still do that. I can still do that. I feel bad for people, you know, those really big channels. They probably can't do that, and I completely understand that. You know, it's going to be difficult if you're massive and you get a ton of comments. But for me, I'm still a good size, and that's one part of this experience I've really enjoyed myself. I think this update's been going on a bit too long. I think I'm just blabbering on there, so I do apologize. I'm apologizing again. Stop apologizing, NG. People don't like someone who apologizes too much. Be tough. Tell them to... Okay, I don't know where I'm going there. See, this is the delirium of my sick mind right now. So yeah, I'll leave you guys alone. I'll see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow, more content. If there's not, it just means my sick came back. If it does, yeah, if there's no content tomorrow, that means my sickness has come back. But yeah, I'll see you then. Wubba wubba dub dub!